2018 Ford Escape, 64,000 miles. Just had an engine put in it by the Ford dealership. Short block for coolant consumption. It was one that I looked at previously, but this thing has a warranty on it to 125,000 miles. Customer had them do the repairs on it. Brought it back to me for an inspection. So let's get into it. Right out of the gate, there's no coolant in it again. I don't see any external leaks. And it was topped off. When they picked it up, they topped it off because it was low then too. So it's going somewhere. Just gonna say, let's see how our oil looks. Oil's clean. I only have one hand right now, so we'll wipe it off later, see if it's overfull and it's going into the oil pan, but I doubt it. On visual inspection here, oil all over the top, different places, you can see it. It's either got a leak or they just failed to clean things up. But if we get underneath this thing, that's where stuff gets interesting. I haven't popped that appearance cover off yet to see what's going on in there. We'll lift this thing up in the air. And I already took the undershield off just to save on video time because there's no sense. So again, this vehicle's under warranty. First thing I see here. Just looking to see if there's any leaking struts that they could have taken care of for the customer. That doesn't look horrible. So go back over here, raise this thing up the rest of the way. So, again, I took the shield off. Visual inspection. No axle retainer. That doesn't work. Go over here. Visual inspection. Pinch bolt. Isn't tight. Complete safety hazard. Go over here. Again, pinch bolt. Isn't tight. Additionally, the sheet metal tab has been bent and jammed into the brake rotor. So we start going through fasteners, connectors. These hoses are not even close to being routed right. That's not at all how those hoses are supposed to be routed. In fact, you can see there, you got a hose that's going to rub on the tip of that stud because it's not routed correctly. And cause some conflict there. Looking for loose fasteners. Just based on the other things that I've seen. Bingo. Look at here. The PTU support bracket hasn't been tightened up. So that's nice. We have an oil leak going on right there. So that's good. It's front seal. That would be my my quick assumption would be the front seal area based on where it's coming from. I don't know if I can get in there to see. So I don't want to touch too much on this as far as, you know, oh, we're missing a bolt on the front cover up there. If you can see. Yeah, focus. There we go. Bolt missing out of the front cover. So the reality is this thing needs to get towed back. It's not safe to drive. It's not my responsibility to fix it. It was my responsibility to inspect it and advise. This thing needs to go back. It's leaking oil, it's leaking coolant, and it's got parts that are going to fall off of it. Somebody needs to do a little bit more quality control. Slow down a little bit. These guys are getting played flat rate, and I realize that they're trying to knock these things out and make a little bit more money on the back end. That's not going to work. So, like and subscribe, comment and share.